We're doing the foundation inspection. Got a grade wall here. Actually, it's a retaining wall. It's made of timber. You should find out who owns that, whether it's you or whether the subdivision, it's owned by the HOA. Its condition is generally okay to average, but of course they have limited life, wood ones. As you see here, it's starting to show rot, and if that collapses, it will affect your foundation. We've got post tension cable ends showing here. They've all got heat on them. The drain pipes, down pipes, are draining right next to the foundation. They should be extended out. You've got holes in the walls here. It's going to allow lots of water through, and the condition of the caulking is poor. So re-caulk around the whole of the house and fill up any of these type of holes that appear in the windowsills. We see weep holes from over the top of the windows with stones. More post tension cable ends showing. Moving to the front elevation. Have a corner pop here. It's not a problem, it's cosmetic more than anything else. Again, poor caulking all the way around the house. Poor caulking at these windows here. You can see the holes here all the way around. It's all got to be caulked. There's rodent damage here. There's where they chew the wood. You've got rodents getting onto the roof from the trees here. Those trees need to be cut back because they're going to damage the roof. Move to the left elevation. Grade has shrunk here. You can see where the exposure of the sprinkler is caused by the erosion, so the grade needs to be rebuilt in this whole area here. Now the erosion is being caused by gutter runoff from this valley here, and you can see the runoff has affected the wall. See this patch here, it's all damp where that water has been cascading down the walls. Again, caulking missing. Grading on the left-hand elevation is okay. Grading on the front elevation is fine. Have a good grade on the right elevation. Retaining wall. Down. Okay, damage on the siding at the rear elevation, and here we have severe erosion. You can see it's eroded away. Get out! Eroded away here at the side. These dogs are a pest. I'm at the front right elevation. We're looking at the roof. Looking at it from the ladder. We will not be walking on it, it's too steep without safety harnesses. Oh, and look, there's the squirrel who's responsible for chewing the trim work, looking at me. We're at the right hand elevation. You can see a slight amount of distortion in the decking and how the roof flows, but it's not unusual. Roof ventilation is via soffit vents. We have 1, 2, 3, about just over a square foot from those, and then we should have others the other side. One, 2, 3, 4 square foot of vents, and then upper roof vents. I can't see any upper roof vents. Oh, there they are. 2 turbines. Not good though, because we got a furnace flue right next to them. Right next to them. This is the attic access. You can see here we haven't got a seal. Should be a seal on here. Stop petroleum or gasoline fumes getting into the attic, and also it increases the effectiveness as a fire break. This door should have self-closing hinges or a self-closing mechanism. It doesn't. It is a fire door, but there's no means to make it self-close. This is the attic inspection. There's a hole in the roof decking at the right rear elevation. You just see the light in the video recording. Here's the hatch. That's where the gap is. The gas line, basically gas line, goes directly into the unit. Should be a steel pipe there. That's going to break at some point, and there's no sediment trap. The vents for the bathroom vent directly into the attic, and you can see down the bottom here where it's affecting it. You've got dampness has darkened the insulation. There's no P-trap on the drain line, and the secondary drain line is broken. This is a bathroom vent here, and you can see it goes up and it's jammed against the ducting, so it cannot exhaust well. It shouldn't be exhausting into the attic anyway. It should be exhausting to the soffits or directly out of there. These are the electrical junction boxes, and you can see they've got plastic covers on them. They should be metal in an attic area. There's evidence of water penetration at the windsills in the breakfast nook. Now pops up here, and also evidence of water penetration at the roof or ceiling in the family room. More pops. More pops. Smoke detector. Smoke detector. Now water stain on the ceiling in the bedroom at the front right elevation. The insulation on the cold line is in very poor condition and should be replaced. The faucet at the right front elevation is leaking. We have a water pressure of just over 70 pounds, which is good. This is the sink. We're looking at the drain line here. You can see the slight watermark there, so it indicates it may be leaking. In addition to that, we have no air behind water. It's an island, and it should have a vent stack behind it. Well, it can't have, because there's no way of getting it up to the ceiling, is there? And if it's in this wall or it's in this wall, it's too far away. It's got to be within 5 feet. So we're missing a vent on the plumbing at the sink on the island. And there's no vacuum brake for the dishwasher. Should be an anti-siphon device, and there's not. Leaking shower head. You see it's firing the water back at this boss here, and there's no caulking around it, or if there is caulking, it's cracked. Yeah, it's cracked. And so that's going to be leaking into the wall. That'll be getting back into the wall here and causing a leak in the whole area. Probably into here. It may have got a sign of water leaking here. No, I can't see anything at the moment. So we've got a water leak or water spraying over the wall here, and we've got no caulking around the faucet here, so there's water getting into the wall here definitely. Okay, you can see here there's been a repair that shouldn't be there. You don't repair these sink drains using gooey stuff. That's horrible. Obviously not a plumber been doing that. More gooey stuff. Good grief. What is going on? So far, all the plumbing, every point around the house, at every vanity needs to be repaired. They've had an amateur plumber in here, they've done a very good job, made a complete mess of it. Anyway. The caulking is missing from around this fitting here, and the caulking is poor around here. The caulking is also poor around the bottom of the bath, or the shower block, so it almost certainly will be leaking. Water heater. We're missing a sediment trap on the line here. The gas line should have a sediment trap. Temperature pressure relief valve. It works. And it should drain to the outside world. Let's go and look and see. Yep. Even got water running from it. We have a vent hood here. It's loose. That is loose. That's very dangerous because if that comes apart, it's going to allow flue gases to escape into the garage and then up into the attic. The door has been damaged here. You can see it's been repaired. You can see the original location of the retainers. These doors, when they are damaged like this, do not last very long. It's going to deteriorate. Already we can see here we've got a stress fracture running across the top here. That's going to continue to grow, and at some point this will break. These have been precisely designed to have these arms located in exactly the right position, and the forces exerted on this member here are increased by the fact it's been moved back about half an inch. Small amount, I might agree, but it does have its effect, and you can see that effect. If we bring the camera in very close, you can see how it's started to split the metal. You see it very clearly there on the video. Now this is the irrigation system control. To actually get it to run manually, which is the only way I can test it, I've got to set the function switch to run or manual, and here it is. Here's the function switch, run or manual. So we've got it on run or manual. Then I need to dial up the station I want to turn on. Well, in this case, I want to turn on station 1. Then once I've done that, I've got to hit the number of minutes I want it to run. So I'm going to ask it to run for 4 minutes. So now we've got that set up. Now let's see what happens. When I hit the on button, it goes off. So the unit is malfunctioning. We can try it on another station. See if we get any better with that. No, it goes off. So the irrigation system is not functioning correctly. I've just completed the infrared scan of the house, and there's nothing showing up as leaks in the roofs or anything. But in the bathroom, a small amount of water. Let's see if I can bring this closer to the video camera. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm videoing the actual infrared camera screen, because it's a bit better to see than just the infrared picture. It doesn't mean much. And what it's actually showing is that we have water accumulating down in the bottom here, and I think the source of that water is going to be leaks around the faucet here and leaks around this area here. I'm carrying out an infrared scan, and I suspect the flashings in a particular area. There's been some repair work on it, but it looks like an amateurish job. And the area is, here's the front door, and right above us here we have an area of the house that, if the flashings were leaking, will show up on the infrared scan. If I move the infrared scan into view, you can see on the video that we have a dark patch, which is where I think it's leaking. You can see that quite clearly now. And the flashings that are leaking are best seen outside here. They're up here above us. So there's leaking flashings there. Now we're in the other bedroom, we're the other side, and again we're showing a signature of moisture. Again, that will be the flashings, the same flashings, it's just the water's appearing in two different areas. And then we're going into the back bedroom. All's well in here. And then we go into the master bedroom. Well, there's a water signature up the top here, and I can also, now that I look at it, I think I can see a water stain. That is almost certainly from the leaking flashings at the vents. I said that the flashings at the vents were in poor condition, and they were.